Hey Derrick, just immediate reactions to your fight tonight. I know probably not what you wanted, not what a lot of people were expecting. So how do you feel about it after a few minutes?
Yeah, it was a terrible performance. I know I said that a lot, but it was a real bad performance, and I know for sure I don't deserve a title shot. I believe it hurted me more than it helped me. Even though I got the win, but I believe it set me probably about 2 fights back. You know.
I mean, do you feel like, I know you mentioned, I believe your back was tightening up. Is that what was happening in there too?
For sure, my back was killing me. All I wanted to do was just sit down and stay on that bench.
And I mean, if you look at the stats, you threw, the majority of the strikes in that fight and landed them. In preparing for this fight, could you imagine Francis was going to approach it like that, even in kind of your wildest dreams?
We did. We knew he really wanted to counter me coming in with my right hand because I'm real vulnerable whenever I come in with my right hand because I just throw it straight and I lean over whenever I throw it. And I know he really wanted to catch me coming in and hit me with an uppercut or left hook. So that was the game plan, really. Really, the game plan was to take his ass down. And I already told my coach, I don't know how to take down. I don't know how to do the takedowns.
Right, and you say that set you back 2 fights. So, is there anyone that you think makes sense for you? I mean, it looks like DC is going to be fighting Brock Lesnar from all indications. So, where do you feel you go from here?
Shit, my ass need to sit down somewhere and learn some more technique on something. You know, I don't deserve to call anyone out. With a performance like that, I don't care if he is the number one contender. I believe I shouldn't be fighting no one really with a performance like that.
Derrick, I mean, in fairness, there are two guys in there, right? So, I mean, how much of tonight and what happened do you put on him versus just you? I mean, you were the busier guy, even though it wasn't a ton busier.
No, I believe it's all my fault because I'm the one that called them out, and I should have really pushed the pace. But I also had to fight smart too because he is very dangerous on the feet.
What's going through your head? I mean, I'm sure you can hear the crowd. I'm assuming you can hear the boos, the frustration. I mean, is there any part of you that says, hell with the game plan, I got to open up, we're here to put on a show?
Yeah, for sure, it was embarrassing. Shit, I wanted to go, but my body wouldn't let me. So either that, I really try to get knocked out. But it is what it is.
And lastly for me, Derrick, I mean, let's talk long term. I mean, your back's been an issue for a while, right? And you're admitting it bothered you again tonight. You're a fan favorite, you're a contender, but I mean, is this something that could potentially shorten or threaten your fighting career?
I don't know. My wife, she really want me to take care of my back before I even accept any type of fights. But it's just the dog in me that I always want to fight no matter what. But yeah, I know I need to take it more serious, and the doctors already had told me that I need to lose at least 25 pounds and stuff like that, and need to stretch a lot more than what I have been doing to try to help my back out.
Derrick to your left, right here in the front. Derrick to your left. There was no post-fight interview, so you didn't really have an opportunity to say anything to the crowd. If you had a minute to address them, what would you have said if you had that post-fight interview?
I don't know. I wouldn't have said nothing. So I know it was a bad performance. I was just would apologize to the fans and everybody that betted against me. Really, I know a lot of people betted against me because I was a heavy underdog. Straighten up over there. I know you probably betted against me too, George. Yeah. I'm really happy that I got the win because I know I was a heavy underdog and mofos didn't take me real serious anyway, so I'm glad I got the win.
Derrick, do you feel like you've built up enough equity, though, in your throughout your career, and in the UFC, you've had some spectacular performances, KOs. I mean, every fighter, I think, has fights where maybe they're not happy with them, but you got the result. I feel like you're letting this tear you down too much.
Nah, because I wanted to knock his ass out. God damn, I wanted to knock him out. He talking all that shit before the fight, and I just wanted to knock him out. he whispered in my ear talking about I'm gonna go to sleep. And so I really wanted to knock him out. So anything besides a knockout is disappointing.
Derrick, did you get a chance to speak to Francis at all after the fight, and did he maybe share his feelings on why the fight ended the way it did?
No, not at all. Because he don't understand English anyway, so it would have been wasted time. That's it.